City, the untold origin story of the NYPD.
Yeah, so you've studied the history of policing, its roots in racism, and reported on all that. And you're a journalist who then got into podcasting? Or is that how?
Yeah, I'm like a professor who got into journalism.
Okay, a professor who got into journalism, who got into podcasting.
Yeah.
So why did you make the leap to podcasting, and now here you are today, nominated for Podcast of the Year?
That's easy. Podcasting, we got the best storytelling mechanism. You know, there's a saying that says radio has the best pictures, so we can give images inside your mind. And what it turns out is that podcasting has maybe been better at any other medium of getting people interested and excited about history.
Yeah. Well, you can also listen to it anywhere. You can listen to it in your car. You're doing your dishes.
Right.
If you're hanging out.
Yeah, you're on the treadmill.
You're on the treadmill.
Bike,
I am a person who, when I work out, I listen to podcasts.
Really? When you work out? I admire. I don't have that level of concentration.
It's bad because I think that's why I don't work out that much. I'm like, maybe if I listened to pump up music, I would actually like working out. But I want to always be learning something.
Well, I think Empire City is a good workout podcast. You know what I mean? You want to be moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of
it gets you. You'll probably feel rage.
Yeah, you'll feel right. Yeah, exactly. You'll feel angry. You can just more reps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How many seasons of your show have you done?
This was our first season. And so I'm just excited for our team to be recognized with this nomination, and hopefully, I'd love to win and have them be recognized that way, because we work hard to make this stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
An incredible team, and I'm just excited that more people are going to hear the show.
Do you have a season 2 planned?
Yes,
there's a lot of history.
Yes, we just scratched the surface, so there's a lot to be touched, and it seems like I don't know what people think, but it feels to me like thinking critically about policing is still relevant.
Oh yeah, unfortunately it is.
Yeah,
So one more time, can you state your podcast so that my viewers can go check it out?
Yes,
Name
the
of your
podcast is Empire City, the untold origin story of the NYPD. I'm Chinjiraku Manika. Can't wait to hear what y'all think.
And nominated for Podcast of the Year.
All right.
Thanks. I also love your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you
Wonderful
so much.
color.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to meet you. I'll see you in there.
All right.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
All right, you guys. Sorry I didn't get a chance to say hi. We're just jumping right into things. I'm kind of like Dr. Robbie in the show The Pit. It's like the emergency room where you're in the middle of, doing one thing, and then suddenly someone gets brought in with a knee injury, and then they start coding, So I kind of just have to jump right in and do my thing. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Well, we had our first interviewee. That was Chinjari Kumanika of Empire City, the untold origin story of the NYPD. So check it out. For those of you, he's an NYU professor of journalism. Yeah, so there's a lot. Okay, let me explain where we are. Now I got you guys talking about The Pit. So, currently, I'm on the red carpet of the AMBIES. You're like, what's the AMBIES? Do you listen to podcasts? Well, this is the Podcasting Awards show, all right? These are people whose faces are made for television, but they ended up doing podcasting. But podcasting has become a huge thing. We all listen to podcasts. Maybe you don't, do you guys listen to podcasts? Because I figured everybody listens to podcasts because I have like a rotation of 50. And then I have found out that nobody actually listens to podcasts. Oh yeah, wait. All of you better say yes, because let me know the podcast. That was a trick question. When I said, do you listen to podcasts? Anybody in here who said no? You're missing out on LMK. Hogan, thank you. Yeah, y'all fake. Y'all are fake. So what's happening right now is we just started, just kicked off, and I am probably going to be here for the next hour. Yeah, probably the next hour, talking to whoever I can grab in the podcasting world. And then at 6 o'clock, the show actually starts, and I'll be presenting 3 awards. I'm presenting Best Comedy, Best Entertainment, and Best Interview Podcast. So the show is going to be streamed on Amazon Music's channel. Yes. So after I'm done with the red carpet, I'm gonna raid over to Amazon Music, and that is who's going to be hosting the show. Cool. So if you want to see me present an award, now's your chance. So an hour and a half from now, the show starts. Yes, an hour and a half from now, the show starts. What else do I have to tell you guys? I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So this is my last day in Chicago. I've been here for a couple days because I came for the AMBIES, and this is the beginning of my red carpet season. Starting with the podcast awards, where you may know their voices, but you may not know their faces or their names. Podcasts. Is Hawk 2 nominated? No, which is crazy. Honestly, she's got my nomination. Look who's studying, by the way. Thank you. Did you do the presentation to the moms? Yes, I did. I'll be talking about that when I get back to Chicago. Bold of you. I assume you guys know everything. Should I not? Should I not be assuming that at all? Thank you everyone for the kind words. Thank you very much. Anyone you're looking forward to meeting the most? Yes. So I really want to meet Tig Notaro. They are the host of tonight's show and a comedian that got me through a lot of really boring temp work back in the day when I was doing temp jobs, and I just nonstop listened to stand-up comedy. So Tig Notaro is hosting tonight. Love to talk with Tig. Ronan Farrow, big fan of Ronan Farrow's work. Ronan is here somewhere, so maybe we'll get a chance to talk to him. Would really love to talk to David Sirota of The Lever. He was a Bernie guy, speechwriter, also wrote Don't Look Up with Adam McKay, nominated for an Oscar. He's a guy where if you're on Twitter, you've probably seen his tweets. Who else do I have? Oh, Matt Rogers, Las Culturistas, pop culture. And then there's some scam podcasts that I love a scam. Love a scam. Love to scam. Love a scam. So I haven't seen anyone yet who I'm trying to make sure that I can bring onto the stream. Has LMK been nominated this year? So no, but Sam did suggest that when I'm presenting the awards tonight that I just announce Let Me Know as the winner. We'll be and the best comedy podcast is Let Me Know. Oh my God, I'm so happy to accept this award on behalf of LMK. And then we're also going to do that for Best Entertainment Podcast, Best Interview Podcast. Yeah, La La Land it. My eyes see, let me know. And then I just run off the stage. You have to plug your own podcast? Yeah. Well, in my introduction, they were like, how should we introduce you? I said, Twitch streamer and podcaster extraordinaire. Please. Let me know who's taking it home. Taking it home. Interview who? Each other. Every podcast episode, Sam and I are interviewing one another. Every time. Every time. I also want to say you handled that first interview really well. Thank you, Paparoni. Appreciate you. Carol is not here, or else I would bring her onto the carpet. Okay, this woman is so pretty. Like, this is what's amazing to me. There's so many good-looking people in podcasting. Because the joke used to be like a face for radio, and then face for podcasting. There are so many beautiful people in podcasting. Doesn't make any sense. Is this Fashan? No, Fashan might be making an appearance at some point. I don't know. Rumor has it that she has landed in Chicago. Okay, I'm like quick Google. This is called quick Google work.
Thank you again. Enjoy the reception.
Okay, I have to talk to this queen. Don't know who she is. She is gorgeous. Can chat backseat you like you did to Will? If you know more about podcasts than I do, go ahead, honestly. If you are the one person in chat who's like, I am the podcast king or whatever, please. Like, I'm serious. This is, like, I was on the phone with Cutie. And I was telling her about this. And I was, like, telling her names of people I was excited to meet. She goes, I don't know who that is. Who is that? What is that? Who? So, if you could do better than Cutie in this chat, throw it in chat. Backseat. Listen to thousands of hours of podcasts. Well, I used to listen to even more podcasts when I used to have to drive to Sony because I had an hour commute there and then an hour commute back, and then sometimes I would be doing work that like I didn't need to be using my brain for, so I could listen to something. Yeah, so you guys, first step, AMBIES. Next, the Oscars. This is how we win. This is how we do it. That woman recently adopted 5 horses to raise on her farm, and she named them after planets. Wait, okay, I don't know if I can trust you guys though. That's the thing. That's the other thing now I have to consider. See? Liar. Yep. Imagine if I asked that question. No, I do not trust anybody. I forgot this is chat. I forgot. I would have believed that too. Can I chat with you briefly? Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Lisa, I'm Caroline.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm live on Twitch, just talking to nominees. So are you nominated this evening?
Yes, I am.
What are you nominated for?
I'm excited. I'm nominated for Best Indie Podcast Host.
Okay. You are so gorgeous, by the way. I just have to tell you, like hair.
Same thing about you.
Oh my gosh. I was telling my chat, I said, it used to be that radio, podcasting, you looked like the type of people who weren't made for television.
Right.
You were made for television.
I appreciate that.
So maybe that's
Super
the next.
fun.
Maybe that's the next step after podcasting.
I hope so.
So what
That's
is
one
your
of the big dreams.
what is your podcast about?
So it's about survivors of sexual abuse
Oh,
in
it's-
Hollywood arts and sports.
Yes,
so
that's.
it's kind of a deep and dark podcast, but it's a necessary one, you know.
Yes, it is. It's something I actually talk about a lot on stream.
is it? Okay.
Yeah, I cover a lot of abuse cases in Hollywood. I used to work in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
check
it's
that out.
heavy, but it's it's really
Significant,
important.
It's necessary. This
Unfortunately,
right
keeps
now.
happening. Yeah, it really is. Can you say the name of your podcast again?
From No One.
From now on? Okay, so from now on, y'all, you watch my streams, you know what I listen, you know what I talk about. This is a podcast that will be up a lot of your guys' alleys, interests. So
Yeah, check it out.
when did you start this podcast?
Just 6 months ago.
Oh, you're new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very new.
Wow, how's it
To this
been?
space. It's been absolutely incredible. It's a completely different healing journey that I never thought I would be on. But I actually find that when you embrace like the good, bad, and ugly of your past, then you can step into like this greater power that you didn't even know you could have.
Yeah, and with podcasting too, you know, it's nice because it isn't live like on Twitch, but it does give you a platform where you feel you can speak openly.
Yeah, it's not easy to.
It's not easy,
But
yeah.
when you're the basis of the show is survivor to survivor, so it's more like a deep conversation than like interview style. So then you feel more comfortable to share,
Yeah.
really personal things.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Do you have any goals with your podcast, or where you want to, any ideas for maybe the next season?
Well, we definitely want to get picked up and have sponsors.
Okay,
That's the next thing.
all right, because
Yes.
we're in the indie world,
Yes,
so.
the indie world. Yeah.
Well, this is a good place to be meeting people.
I know, I'm so
and
excited to be here.
yeah,
Everyone
well,
is so-
I'll let you go get networking,
Yes. Okay,
and let's get your podcast picked up.
Oh, awesome. I would love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you,
Nice to
though.
meet you too. Okay. Okay. I think
You can. Sorry. Yeah, you guys can just go this way.
thank you.
Oh my God, she's so lovely. It is kind of funny because we are in. I think people don't know where to go. I'm like, I have to be better at directing them this way. Maybe I should bring them. Maybe I'll bring them here when I talk to people, because then it'll be a natural, like, you know? You feel?
Oh, yeah. Together.
You're doing well, sweetie. Oh my God, you guys, thank you. Where's Kris Jenner when I need her? My mother is coming, though. Both of my parents are coming tonight. My mother has said she will not be on camera. They refuse to walk the red carpet. No, I do have a mic. Look, it's right here. But yeah, I don't have a handheld. I'm not like, hi, I'm Caroline Kwan with Twitch News. No, it's just a little guy. Yes, the Kwan family is coming. My dad, who my mom said my dad wanted to go. And then I texted him, I said, do you want to go? Just didn't seem like something you'd want to go to. And then he said, oh yeah, if I'm not doing anything else. And I was like, oh. Didn't know that you make plans now. He's not doing anything else, so he is coming. Will Papa Kwan be on? Maybe. Maybe. Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna have you guys right here. Okay. Hi, what are your names? Jen. Marshall, and you're with Wondery?
Yes.
I'm Caroline, and I am live on Twitch right now, so we're talking to nominees and anybody else who's walking across the red carpet. So do you guys produce, or are you hosts of shows?
We help run Wondery,
Okay.
which is a large podcast studio
Yes.
that produces shows, and
I know
partners with some of
Wondery.
the
You guys
best
have a lot of-
creators out there.
You have a lot of great
In fact,
podcasts.
if there's any Twitch creators who want to do a podcast,
Oh,
this
Twitch.
is your call to action.
Okay. There actually have, just in the last couple months, at least 4 female Twitch podcasts have all dropped. So,
Wow.
yeah, we're trying, myself included, we're trying to get into the podcasting space.
Yeah.
But it's kind of this, you come from a very specific world, so you have a built-in audience, which is great.
Yeah.
But then it's trying to move it into maybe something a little more broad, a little more general outside
Yeah.
of Twitch. But yeah, it's really fun. when you live stream on Twitch every day, you get used to talking and having to talk for a really long time and doing so live. So podcasting has actually been nice for me to not have the live element, where if there's something that I say wrong, if there's something I want to, redo,
You get a chance to edit it?
I get to edit it,
Yeah.
yes. Whereas when you're live, there's no editing.
no redos,
it's all
no
happening as
redos.
is.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been in podcasting?
Both about 7 years.
7
Okay,
years,
yeah. I mean, that's really, I would say, let's see, I got into listening to podcasts around 2016. I feel like the last decade
Yeah.
in particular,
Yeah, that was-
podcasting is just...
That was the year Wondery was founded.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was 2016.
Yeah,
so.
I actually, I'm friends with Scott, who's married to Hernan Lopez, who
Yes.
was the founder of Wondery. I actually just ran into them at the Cloud Awards. So,
amazing.
yeah, I
Terrific,
should have
yeah.
asked if they were going to be here, but I haven't seen them yet.
Scott, you might know this, he does all the music supervision for
Oh,
our show. So
yeah.
he picks all the theme songs.
I knew he did.
Yeah.
So I knew he did music supervision. He was one of my, when I first moved to LA, person that I met through friends, and then had not seen him for years until we ran into each other at GLAAD Awards.
Yeah.
And then of course I was like, oh, what's he up to now? And then
Yes.
saw that he's doing music supervision for
Wondery,
Wondery still, which is
we're
amazing.
still working really closely with him. So it's
Yeah.
been great.
So what are you guys most excited for tonight? Is there anybody that you've been wanting to meet, or any podcasts that you're especially?
Well, we're kind of biased. We're
I know.
really excited about all of our nominations. It's
Yeah.
such,
How many
it's so
total?
flattering.
How many total
Yeah.
nominations?
We have
do you
19 total
Ooh,
nominations.
wow.
Yeah, across 10 different
That's
shows.
amazing.
So we're excited. So I'm most excited to meet. There are definitely some people here I've never met in person before
Yeah.
because people are so spread out. So like we just met one of our hosts for the first time in person after
Oh,
a zillion
how ex-
calls and
yeah, yeah.
conference calls. So that's something I'm probably most excited
It's a funny thing too, where you've heard their voice so much.
Yes.
It's almost a weird thing where you're like, wow, I know you, but I'm just meeting you for the first time.
That's a crazy thing with podcasts.
Yeah.
You feel like you get to know them, like they're your friend.
Yeah.
But they don't know you back, so it's kind of
I think
It's
I
a
could.
one-way
I know.
one-way
I know.
parasocial
No, it really
relationship.
is. It really is. I feel like I could recognize people by their voices.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't see their faces.
And then when they don't look like what you think they're going to look like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Although already some of the people I've talked to, I'm like, you look like you should be on TV. I mean, it was always the joke with radio and then podcasting. It was like, oh, it's people who you have a face for radio type of thing.
Yeah.
right.
There's none of that even is true anymore. No,
Definitely.
there's such a blend between entertainment and podcasting, and everything's
Yeah.
on YouTube now, so everything looks really good.
That's exactly right with the transition to video podcast.
Yes,
It's
everything
people with
is
a-
like these really glamorous, beautiful sets, and
Yeah.
a lot of people are watching podcasts on YouTube, so you're not just, sitting in your closet wearing your pajamas hunched over a microphone anymore.
Right.
It's like, no, people are... They're
decked out.
They're
Now
decked
you have
out.
to decorate your closet.
I know.
and make
Now
it a
you
set
now you
and
do. You make it look
legit,
all
yeah.
fancy.
And it's what people used to love about being a guest on podcasts.
They're like, you don't
didn't
have.
matter what
I don't
they
have to
look
look
like. I don't
fancy.
need makeup.
I know. And now you're
they
like,
have to think about what they look like.
oh God, people are gonna watch this on YouTube.
But the good part is that the AMBIES get like a little more glamorous every year that they do it.
Yes, they are. I mean, look at this red carpet. Look at your beautiful dress.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's big podcasting world now.
Definitely. Well, it's our
Well-
5-year anniversary at the AMBIES, so we're stepping
Oh,
it up.
okay.
Yeah.
Each year, and then
Each year
soon
it
it's
gets
gonna
a
be like
little more
Oscars
elevated.
level.
Yeah.
We'll have
someday
we'll have performers, and yeah, it's gonna be the biggest thing in the world. So, anyway, it's really nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too, and thank you for interviewing us.
Yeah, and this again is Twitch. So if you wanted to go watch the interview, it's on my channel, Caroline Kwan at Twitch. So it'll be there for you guys.
Terrific.
Yeah.
What's your
Thank you.
podcast about?
My podcast is just like pop culture and fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
do.
check it out.
I do pop culture and politics on Twitch. So I kind of wanted an outlet that was more pop culture, less politics.
Yeah.
So yeah, my friend Sam and I just started a podcast because we can't talk enough on Twitch, I guess. We're like, well, I just need to talk more.
And are you distributing it yourselves, or are you?
Yeah, we kind of just started it as like a fun thing. We both full-time are Twitch streamers and content creators, so we have no plans right now with the pod. It was just a like, let's do this thing. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see.
See where it goes.
We'll see where it goes. But I'm in the podcasting world now.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you so much. Okay, I think I know. I am already dehydrated.
We need a walking space in the back.
We do. Okay. Hold on a sec.
And I have Michelle Cobb.
Hi. Mm-hmm. You need to drop the name. I know, I keep forgetting to. I keep forgetting to drop my podcast name. Thank you. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Oh my God, I'm already sweating. It's one light, and I'm like,
And as the bodies fill the room.
as I know, before I was cold, and now I'm
everyone's taking
like,
the oxygen.
oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. So
Hi.
Michelle Cobb, she's the executive director
Yeah,
of
we
the
met
Podcast
earlier,
Academy.
Yes.
And Donald is the chair of the AMBIES.
Hi.
And then, I don't know where you
Let
want
me,
that.
I'll have you guys here, I guess. Okay, so Donald, chair of the AMBIES, and Michelle, you work with Podcast Academy. Or sorry,
I'm the executive director of the podcast.
of the Podcast Academy. Okay. So I met you earlier when we were doing rehearsal for the show, which is going to be in just a little bit. It's very exciting. And this is year 5 of the AMBIES. That's
correct.
How has it changed from year 1?
Well,
Pretty drastically.
yes, year 1 was mostly virtual because it was in one of the COVID years. So we had
Oh
more
my God, that's been
crew.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
We had more crew on site than we had audience members. which was
Wow.
That's right.
Okay.
And everyone just zoomed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you had been planning the AMBIES, was it like you had a couple years in the planning and then just the timing was...
Our
Maybe 1
timing,
year?
our timing was brilliant. No, not even. So we actually announced the Podcast Academy at Podcast Movement Evolutions on Valentine's Day of 2020. We had our first board meeting on March 4th in New York. And then we all went into shutdown.
Yeah.
So it was a little more than a year later that we did the first ceremony virtually. It was in May of 2021.
Okay, so big changes from then and now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at home for the first AMBIES.
That's right.
Pre-recording speeches and zooming in to see if see who won. So yeah, big difference.
Yeah, I mean, now there's a red carpet.
There is.
There is, yeah.
Not much of a red carpet it was in a like warehouse, but an event space in Hawthorne, California. So.
Okay, so we've had a big blow up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
exciting. And then how has it changed as far as... So how do the nominations work, actually?
Sure, let me walk you through that.
Yeah,
that
that would be great.
process. So basically, podcasts can submit themselves to be considered in the 28 categories, and we go through 2 rounds of blue ribbon panel judging. That's all members who are volunteering to spend truly hundreds of hours of listening time going through
Dedicated.
everything. Yes, they whittle it down to 7, except for Podcast of the Year, which has 10
Okay.
nominees, and then the entire membership can vote.
Okay.
And Donald's a voting member, so he has insights into the process.
Yeah, it's
Do you get bribed?
no bribes. We just made public this year kind of who were on our Blue Ribbon panelists, just to kind of put faces and credibility to who's behind these awards. So it's grown a lot in that respect as well. But yeah, this year we introduced a new category, our Spanish language category. Prior years we've introduced categories that were more for independent podcasts and DIY podcasts. So that's one thing that's different from beginning our first year to now, is that a lot more categories, a lot more inclusive, and a lot more room to grow as well.
I will say I appreciate that the show is not 4 hours, like a lot of
90 minutes.
award shows. 90 minutes, just like the length of a podcast episode. There you go. Yeah,
Right.
Very efficiently done. So what's one hope that you guys have, or one goal for continuing this award show going forward?
Well, I know for me, we want to grow the membership of the Podcast Academy so that we have more people who can listen and judge and participate, because we're really about having an inclusive community. So it's important that so many people from different walks of podcasting life participate. You can sell ads into podcasts, you can be a host, you can be a producer, and we want to welcome everyone.
Yeah, that's the main thing, making sure that everyone in our industry feels like this event is for them.
Yeah, it's not the super elite type of events maybe you would find in Hollywood with certain film and television
How elite
award
can you
shows.
be, you know, when it's podcasting?
I
You
know,
we
but
got
that's
some people
the beauty
dressed up very nicely. We got some people in baseball caps.
But the beauty of podcasting is that there is anybody really can start podcasting, right? It is not, it doesn't have the barrier of entries like you would in other maybe media and entertainment forms. I mean, I started a podcast last year. You know, my mom she will not start one, but she keeps being like, maybe I'll podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it. I mean, it is kind of a like, well, if you got something to talk about, maybe you got something interesting to talk about.
That's what's really different about this industry, where the gatekeepers can only control so much.
Exactly.
It's very much like music. So, yeah, you know, we encourage, it's why we have these categories, best DIY. So you're not really competing only against the big studios. If you're making a podcast out of your closet with a small budget, there's a place for you here too.
Yeah, it's great. All right, you guys, if you want to start a podcast, you might end up
Right here.
right
Yeah.
here. Well, thanks, guys. It's good to talk with you. And I love that dress.
Oh, thank
Gorgeous
you.
color.
Thank you. We'll see you on
I'll
stage.
see you on stage. Hi, hello.
We're Sharon Johnson, Susan Lambert,
80s
Adam,
TV Ladies Podcast.
80s TV ladies.
Yes.
Okay,
Podcast.
Sharon and sorry,
and Susan.
Sharon and Susan. I'm Caroline.
Yes, nice to meet
And
you.
this is Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
We're live on Twitch. Yeah, so you can see everybody's.
Oh my God.
Yeah, people are live in the chat
That's
saying
right.
People in the
hi.
chat.
Yeah, we're
I
nominated
love
for
being
Best
live.
Indie Host. It's
Oh.
our first AMBIES nomination. We're very
Yes.
excited.
Oh my gosh, congratulations!
Yeah.
Are either of you from Chicago?
No.
We
Okay.
came out from LA.
Oh, I'm in LA.
I know, we were just talking and we're going to feel like we have to like touch base
Yes, we
afterwards.
should. We should. Yeah.
Because you're like pop culture and I'm
Yes.
fascinated by Twitch and all the gamers. And,
Yeah. A lot of gaming.
a lot of gaming.
It's not a world I know much about, but I'd love to explore a little bit more of.
You know, so I would say Twitch has really kind of gotten more mainstream in the last couple years, really like the last year or two. So more people in media and entertainment and podcasting are learning about Twitch, and I think at the beginning there was kind of this, oh, that's the video game
Yeah.
platform, right? It's just like kids playing video games. But now Twitch is having a presence on, like my boyfriend just hosted on the GLAAD Awards red
cool.
carpet,
Yeah.
hosted with Twitch. I'm here at the AMBIES. Twitch is, they've had streamers go to the Grammys. We're moving up. we're getting into other worlds.
But Twitch, what I love about Twitch's platform, having just played, like watching my kids basically.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you game?
I do game, but I game very old
Oh,
school.
hold on.
I'm very
What do you
old school.
play?
I'm like Diablo, like old school.
Okay.
It's also the D&D game that you're...
Oh well, I also play D&D, but the, like again, old school, like talk it out.
Okay,
D&D.
but like there are people in here who you're speaking
Yeah.
their language.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, my kids and I have been playing basically the same D&D game since May of 2020 when we were all stuck together. And our oldest was like, if I get Spencer to DM, will you like, or GM, that's what it's called now by the kids, will you play with us? And I was like, sure. And these are grown people, like they're grown kids. But we had a blast. We went from level 1 to level 20. We have defeated Tiamat. It was fantastic. It took us 3 years, but we did it.
That's amazing. I actually have a friend who's coming into town because he wants to do a D&D charity event. So I may need to connect with you since you're in LA.
Yeah.
If this is something you would want to be a part of.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, there's the
We'll rope Sharon
D&D
into
is
it.
big.
See,
big with Twitch.
I'm old school D&D. I gave my like 3, but the books from like D&D 3, not 5e, 3.
Okay, you're OG.
I am OG.
Yeah,
I am
you
high
are.
school. I have like a little page of my first character was an elf and a thief. So, and that was like on like pull out. I mean, I am OG, but I don't understand half of what I'm doing now.
Well, what's your gaming experience?
I am not a gamer.
Okay,
in
not
that
yet.
way.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I always say, anybody can be a gamer.
I've tried a couple things that I don't even remember what they were. I kind of went, yeah, this isn't for me, and I just haven't. There's just so much, and there's only so many hours in the day.
I mean, that's how I feel with podcasts. Like when I used to commute to work, I would run through my rotation. Now I'm always at home and always doing stuff.
I listen to podcasts on my morning walk.
Yeah.
And I walk, and I was walking an hour to almost an hour and a half every morning, and Monday through Friday, and that is, for me, it's a perfect time. I can focus and concentrate and still, get my walk in. Driving here up from Indianapolis from visiting my mom, I was catching up on podcasts that I'm behind on.
It makes driving better.
Oh gosh,
it makes you not want to, you don't think as evil of thoughts when you're stuck in traffic. When you're like, okay.
Find interesting thoughts. The world is interesting.
So I want to ask you about your guys' podcast. Have you been friends or how did you meet? How did you start this podcast?
Well, since our podcast is called 80s TV Ladies, I guess it makes sense that we met in the 80s.
We did. We became friends in the 80s.
Yes.
Through a mutual friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, if we win, we're going to shout out. So if we're not, I'm going to shout her out now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys.
Brittany Taylor. Thank you.
Oh, shout out Brittany.
Actually, Brittany passed away 22 years ago this weekend.
Oh my God.
She would have been the
Still
third.
shout out Brittany.
Shout out Brittany.
Still shout out
Because
Brittany.
we're not standing here if it weren't for her.
Yeah.
Because I would never have met Susan.
And I would never have met Sharon.
Yeah.
And then if she had been alive, she would have been on the podcast for sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We probably would have started this years ago. No,
That's amazing though that you do this in her memory and knew that she's still a part of it because she's how you met.
Absolutely.
She's how we met, and we all sort of grew up on that 80s culture. And that 80s culture was such an exciting time where things were breaking out and exciting things were happening, and then things were also breaking apart. So it's very similar to now, weirdly. So
History tends to do that.
It tends to repeat itself, and we're often watching these shows and we're like, oh my God, that conversation about gun control or about women's rights could be happening right now, and it was from 40 years ago. So it's been sort of surprising how relevant some of these shows are.
Yeah.
We don't want to. We want to make sure that your audience understands we have a lot of fun.
I think we get definitely get the vibe you guys have fun.
It is really interesting, as Susan said, how much we're just looking like things haven't changed as much as we would like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I rewatched Thelma and Louise the other night. I went, They even thought, after that movie came out, they thought they were going to be just an explosion of films with really, really great female protagonists, like the two of them. And same with 9 to 5. Like, these films stand out because there's so few of them.
Right.
Yes. Like, God, how was a film like that 40 years ago?
Right, and then you have a Hidden Figures, so you think that's going to do it again, and then it still doesn't. Like, because I think we underappreciate women's stories.
Yeah.
And when we do hear them, we realize how great they are. And so I think that's one of the things we realized how important it was. We were just sort of starting out because I was like, I have questions about these shows. Like, I thought they were feminist. Were they still feminist? Like, I thought they were so groundbreaking, and I thought they were so fun. Are they still that way? And it's been fun to look back at them, but we've also ended up being able to interview some of these stars and creators, and those stories have been amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's an example of someone that you got to speak with?
Well, actually, our most recent episode is with a TV writer named Margie Peters, who has an absolutely astonishing story in how she got to Hollywood as a housewife living in Massachusetts and made her way out here.
Not your typical making it to Hollywood.
No. But she wanted to write TV and ended up out here. And one of the episodes of television she wrote was an episode of A Different World that was about date rape, and has one of the best date rape storylines I have ever seen on television.
And this was what year?
This would have been 1989.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, because it was in the second season. Yeah, that episode.
Yeah.
Because it tells the story of one of the characters who is dating this big football player who is telling one of the male characters, Dwayne, on the show about how he's been taught, this guy, about that women, when they say no, they don't mean it. It's up to you to make them change their minds and all this. And Dwayne's like, I don't think so. So Dwayne talks to his coach, who says, is this really? And the coach says, absolutely not. No, you don't do that. That is not, but the fact that this conversation was being had then on a television show.
I know.
And in the way that it was done. And they didn't leave out the funny. It was still, and there were so many things about it that were so great. And Margie wrote this. She came up with the idea. She pitched it. She talked to rape counselors, and it is absolutely astonishing. And
it's like a quintessential different world episode.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's compelling. The friendships and the relationships are really real, and yet it also has this incredible conversation of two men talking about what is rape.
Yeah.
Not
Which is
women.
Which is one,
Two men.
remarkable for that time, that you think prior to the late 2000s that none of that was on TV or film, and then you watch something that is still that was so remarkable with its social commentary at the time, but then it's also depressing.
Yeah.
And I always think of like the old ladies with the signs at rallies with like same shit, different decade.
Why am I still here?
Right? Like, why am I still doing this?
But listen, we've also had so much fun. I mean, we had because we started the podcast during COVID. COVID was still kind of going on, but so most of our guests have been over Zoom. Zoom has been great because some of these women are all over the country and we can talk to them. But our very, very first in-person guest was Tyne Daly from Cagney and Lacey.
She's Lacey of Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. When was this?
This was a few years ago.
2 years ago.
Okay.
I'm getting chills just thinking about
And we also got to talk to Sharon Glass. So we've talked to both Cagney and Lacey, and that was a highlight for me. And we talked to the creator of the show, Barney Rosenzweig. So we got the trifecta. And the director, Karen Arthur, who was the first woman to win a Primetime Emmy for directing in 1985.
Yeah.
The first woman. Another woman wouldn't win for 15 years after 1985. So
It's always those first, and then those seconds take so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, not to get all political.
No,
but here's the thing.
I appreciate
It's also
this.
really fun, and what we're encouraging is for people, everybody, to recognize how valuable it is for everybody to have a voice.
Yeah.
And one more thing, one of our favorite things that was one of Susan's many bright ideas. We have a segment for each show called 90s TV Babies. We have 3 folks we know that were born in the 90s.
Are you a 90s baby? Okay.
Some of them have seen the shows. A lot of times they haven't. We give them some episodes to watch, and then we ask them to tell us what they think.
Yeah.
And it's always a surprise. I've given up trying to predict what they're going to say.
If you ever want to talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
Okay, we will have to.
that was a
upcoming. We will.
pivotal show for me.
Yes, Buffy was a pivotal show for me too, and I think there's some throwbacks to the 80s in the Buffy show. But also, we will upcoming be talking about a 90s show, Xena, Warrior Princess.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys get ready.
You guys,
'cause I know
if you
some of
haven't
you
watched Xena.
are Xena out there.
One more time, can you tell us the name of your product? 80s
TV Ladies.
80s TV Ladies.
80
It was so nice to talk to you. And good luck
LADIS.com.
Susan, good luck
Nice to
tonight.
meet you.
It was
And let's
really
get
nice to meet
together.
you guys. Absolutely.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Okay. Hi. Oh, yes. Hi.
A 2-time nominee this evening.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
Hi, Guy.
Hi, nice to meet you. Can you tell me what you're nominated for? Oh, also, we're live on Twitch.
Oh, hello. I'm
So,
nominated
this is
for
the chat.
business podcast.
Okay.
And then I've got a kids show called Wow in the World. So I've got a show called How I Built This.
Okay, you should combine the two. Kids need to be getting
Learning
into
about
business. All
How I
right.
Built This, Wow in the World. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. All right.
Yes.
So which one came first?
I started How I Built This. It was about 6 months before Wow in the World. So both of them, How I Built This 2016, Wow in the World 2017, and we're going strong.
Can I tell you that I have tried to like how I built this, stuff like that, and I still I'm still like they're explaining it so simply, and yet it's almost like I need another podcast explaining to me the explanation of it. But I'm also like somebody who tries to DIY stuff because I don't know why. I'm not a DIY girly, but I just always have.
Have you done drywall?
I've tried. I'm telling you, I will listen to like, all right, here's how you break down a wall. I have no business doing any of this stuff,
YouTube
but I just.
videos, right?
I do. I'll listen to the podcast. I'll watch the YouTube videos.
How to put the drywall up.
My partner and I had moved into an apartment, this was a couple years ago, and day one, I was like putting holes in the walls, and he came in white as a ghost. I was like, no, it's good.
Yep.
I've got a YouTube video.
Angie's List.
Okay.
Right? Who was on How I Built This? It's a great episode of our show.
Okay.
Talked about how she built that business.
Angie's List. Some of you may be too Zoomer to remember Angie's List, but I remember Angie's List for sure. So, business, kids show. Have you been? Is this your first time at the AMBIES?
This is my first time. Yeah.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Very exciting.
Anyone here you're hoping to meet?
I am just hoping to meet lots of interesting podcasters.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of them
There's
here.
a lot of them here.
There are. This went from. I just looked up now, and it's very felt.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I was like, "Where is everybody?" And now they're all here. So, I love your glasses, by the way. Those are super cool. Yeah. So thanks for talking to me. And can you say the names of your podcasts?
How I Built This and Wow in the World for kids.
Wow in the World for kids. Yeah. All right, check them out, you guys, and I will see you on the stage. Good luck.
Thanks.
Boss baby. Put those kids to work, y'all. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just did the thing where I was like, some of these people in here might be too young to remember Angie's List. God. I'm always trying to make myself seem less old, and then I do stuff like that. I'm like, why? It's like, we're literally an old community. I know. Back in my day, we just call it Angie now. Okay.
Move this way.
Do you know where my water is? Oh my God. Thank you so much. Dude, it seriously, we went from no one was here to, okay, if you know where, let's see, any of the people who I am okay, let's see, Scam Goddess, Lacey Mosley, if she's here, we'd love to talk to her.
Okay.
Joanne McNally, who replaced Avril Lavigne.
Let me write this down.
Oh, yeah.
Scam Goddess, Lacey.
Tiffany Turtle's on her way. So
Oh, great.
I would maybe pause until you get her so you don't miss her.
Yes. Okay, so Scam Goddess, Lacey Mosley.
We have to keep it short only because she has to go on stage. Thank you.
I totally get it. And then Joanne McNally. And then let me say this, if those girls are here, this is Hunter Harris.
Okay, good. We have Wondery here.
And then Scamfluencers, if they're here.
Okay. I'm seeing a trend with the scam.
Yes, I love scam podcasts.
Got it.
Let's see.
Tig is coming.
Tig is coming.
I told them to keep an eye out for Ronan.
I would love to talk to. So is just no one else was hosting? It's just me?
I think they're doing shorter pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my interviews a little bit shorter. And then if David Sirota is here.
Okay, I'll ask. Anyone else?
Matt Rogers. I can't remember who all is here and who I just know is nominated.
All good.
For a podcast.
I'm sure.
Okay, that's probably
I'm on it.
as much as we have time for. All right, hi everyone, checking in again. I've had it, girls. I don't think they're nominated. I don't think they're here. All right, how we doing? You guys, how am I doing? Doing great? How amazing were Susan and Sharon? So lovely. I've been friends for 40-something years. I just have to say, too, now I have even more respect for Will. When I was texting him during the GLAAD Awards nonstop, when he was on the carpet, which was like very hectic. That was a very hectic red carpet. And I was just sending him so many texts. Like, I have not looked at my phone. I have not, I can't look at my phone when I'm having conversations. Oh, boy. I was having a panic attack for them.
Anyway,
Good job, we did it.
We did it.
Okay. Alrighty. He had Austin as tag team, that is true. That is true. Anyway, thank you guys again for joining me. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, but I just want to say hi to anyone who's just getting here. I am currently on the red carpet for the AMBIES. It is an awards show in podcasting. So previously I did an interview with two people who are on the board of the AMBIES and work for the Podcast Academy. So this is the world of podcasting, and podcasting has become it's huge. Right? I feel like back in the day it was, what's her name? What was the Serial? Like, I remember the Serial podcast. Remember how, Keem doesn't know. He's like, no. But you guys remember Serial, right? Like, that was 2014, 2015? Remember how big that was? And then I feel like podcasts over the next decade absolutely exploded. Oh, great. I'm very excited to... you spoke to Jen Sargent, the CEO of... Yes, I spoke to Jen, CEO of Wondery. Of course, like, I can't remember anyone's names right now. I'm like... and then I talked to... I'm not even gonna try to recall any of the interviews I've had so far. I've been listening to podcasts since 2010. Things have changed so much. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Come see me in the good light. All right, you guys. So coming up next, hopefully, I'll be able to have an interview with Tig Notaro. Tig, who is stand-up comedian, writer, producer, actress. Is Conan O'Brien there? I don't think so. Somebody from his podcast might be here, though. Okay. Nominating for TV. Okay, so Come See Me in the Good Light. Come See Me in the Good Light. That's their film. Bowen Yang. I haven't seen Bowen, but I know that his podcast partner, Matt Rogers, is here. So if I can talk to him, I'd love to talk to him. You know what's amazing? People are always shorter. They're always smaller. Like that, yeah. then you think that they're going to be like people who are in film and okay, you know what? You're showing the feet for free, Keem. Okay, we're getting free feet on this red carpet. How I feel as a tall woman around anyone. Yeah, like when I first started auditioning in film and television, I felt like a giant. Did I ever tell the story of that casting director who, when I walked in, I'm not going to say the name of the show, but I was a huge fan of the show. And this casting director goes, "Oh, you're a big girl." And I was a 23-year-old, you know, insecure like every 23-year-old is. I was like, "Oh." And her gay assistant was like, "No, she didn't mean big, like big as in like you're tall. You're very you really make an impression." She's like, "No, she's big." I was like, "Okay, thanks." Do you want me to do the lines? Like, should I perform now? Oh, that's Hollywood, baby. That's Hollywood. The fact that you didn't get the role. The person who got the role, though, I am obsessed with. If I ever meet them, I'm going to tell them this story. It's Haley Kiyoko. I know. I'm like so excited to talk to Tig. Like, just gotta be chill. Gotta be chill. Do you want to do the line? Great. I'm going to ask about your film, if that's okay. Come See Me in the Good Light, which just won at Sundance, right? So
Boulder International Film
Oh, let's go!
Won the top award there too.
Yeah. So we can just talk about that.
I'd love to.
So everyone, this is Tig Notaro. You are hosting the AMBIES tonight, and I just have to start off and tell you that your stand-up got me through a lot of really boring temp work, like in the early 2000s when I was making like $10 an hour filing things. I listened to your Taylor Dane bit probably 1,000 times, and I'm sorry if, like, as a comedian, you burn out on bits where you're like, "Oh God, please don't mention them." But
I'm flattered.
And then your, of course, your special after you were diagnosed was it was incredible. So thank you for getting me through.
Usually when people say thank you for getting me through, I'm expecting something really heavy, and it's fun to hear that it was just temp work.
Oh yeah, no, it was temp work. Yeah. It was a 24-year-old, like, what am I doing here? And then I moved to LA. So
awesome.
Anyway, I'd love to talk about your film. I know you have to go, but come and see me.
Come see me in the Good Light.
Come see me in the Good Light, which won at Sundance and Boulder.
Yeah, the Boulder International Film Festival. It took home the top prize of all films. People are like, "Oh, documentaries." It's like that, but also out of all films.
Yeah,
so,
that's incredible.
It's about my friend of 25 years, Andrea Gibson, who is the Colorado Poet Laureate, and they have stage 4 ovarian cancer, and this movie is so beautiful. You have to see it. It's sold, and it will be coming out later this year.
I was just going to ask when we will be able to see it.
We can't announce yet who bought it, but it's an exciting partner.
But we will get to see it.
Oh, you will.
Okay.
You will. It's on it was purchased by a major streamer. We're hitting all of the, major film festivals with it right now. Are you going to do? It's South by? No, because it premiered at Sundance, and so they don't take, yeah. But we're hitting a good amount of festivals, and it's also, obviously there's heavy stuff in this
It's
film.
also funny too. I was reading about it.
Deeply, deeply funny.
Yeah.
Andrea is deeply funny. And Andrea's partner, Meg Fowley, who is also a poet, is such a they're both just extraordinarily.
And you came on as a producer.
Yes. Andrea and I are friends with Steph Willen, who lives in Santa Fe, and Steph and I were talking one day, and Steph was like, gosh, I feel like this would make a really good documentary. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes.
Did you consider ever having it as a fictional, feature film based on their story? Or was it like, this has to be a documentary for it to be?
You have to catch Andrea right now. And, if down the road it makes sense as a scripted feature, then great. But right now, you want to see the actual person living their life in such an extraordinary way. I mean, every person that walks out of the theater is like, what the hell have I been doing with my life? I need to reevaluate everything.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Looking forward to your hosting the AMBIES tonight.
Thank you.
Got some jokes ready.
I have some jokes. Who knows? Jokes are always 50-50.
Yeah, well.
So is hosting.
That is true. Yeah. So is streaming on Twitch. It's the live element where you're like, well, nothing I can edit here, so.
Yeah, well, hi Twitch.
Twitch, again, Tig Notaro.
Yeah, from the Handsome Podcast,
oh,
if
yes.
you care.
You really are jack of all trades. Podcasting, film, producing, stand-up comedy.
I do a lot of
You
things.
modeling yet?
I am slowly making my way towards modeling.
Vogue,
Thank
maybe?
You. Thank you. Anyone that'll
Anyone? Okay.
LL Bean, I feel like I fit in okay there.
Yeah. Is Sears still doing catalogs?
Are they even still?
I
don't
know. It's a good question to find out. Okay, yeah. I will let you go. It was really nice to meet you. I know you're getting the
old.
You're getting the old. See you later.
Matt Rogers.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh. Hi, guys. Come quickly. Yes, because I have to. As my parents, I guess. You are my parents. You look amazing, both of you.
I love Tig Notaro. I saw her show. I saw her. She's hysterical.
I think Tig does use they them pronouns, but go if you have a chance.
I will.
If you have a chance, say hi. Did you see I was just interviewing?
Yeah, we've been here about 10 minutes.
You would love Tig's documentary. That's the type of film that someone like you. Would be into. You look great, very fabulous. Sorry, I just have to pull up notes on one thing. Okay, sorry, I have to kick you guys off. Anyway, you guys,
here we go.
This is my mom and my dad. They're lovely. You guys are the best. I'm gonna try to talk to Matt Rogers.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be over here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's live.
Oh my gosh, hi. I'm Caroline. I'm on Twitch.
Hi, with Twitch.
First of all, I have to ask you, can we at the same time say a rule of culture?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rule of, what's our rule of culture?
Well, I was going to say, let's both name one and see if we say the
all
same
right,
one.
So I'm trying to think of today what I have seen on, so I watched the new episode of White Lotus last night.
Okay.
Did you?
Because I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I know,
oh my God! Okay,
I've been
so
here.
It's
I
a
can't
rule of
watch
culture.
it.
It's a rule of culture. If you make your partner wait to watch the White Lotus, you're in the doghouse.
Yes.
It's rule of culture number 44.
Yes.
If you make your partner wait to watch the White Lotus, you're in the doghouse.
Will Naff, you heard that?
Come on!
I know, I'm dying.
It was really good.
Do you watch The Pit?
No, but I've heard that I must.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
I started watching that with him, and he was being so annoying that I was like, no, I'm taking this show. I'm watching this on my own.
Sometimes you have to just I've experienced this when I've been dating people. It's like, this show is for me, it's not for us.
Yeah.
So much can be for us, but there's certain things that are just for me.
This is me. And there's actually a lot more shows now. I'm like, this is me.
Yeah, I mean,
This
like
is
with
mine.
so much options out there, some things are going to be for us, some things are going to be for me.
Yeah, I didn't even introduce you. Everyone,
Hi.
This is Matt Rogers, Las Culturitas, which I talk about your podcast all the time.
Thank you.
I love pop culture. I love you guys. I am so excited to get to meet you. And
No, I mean, it's really excited to be here. I mean, we've been doing the podcast for over 9 years.
I know.
So
like,
to even be acknowledged, like, amongst a lot of people, like, I just ran into Hunter Harris and Peyton Dix, who do one of my favorite podcasts called Let Me Say This, and they're, like,
love her
brand
Substack.
new.
Hung
the
Up
best.
is amazing.
The best. And so just to be acknowledged, like, for any award this far into our, podcasting tenure, it's really nice,
Yeah.
It makes me feel good that people are still discovering it. And I will say this year it really feels like a brand new podcast in so many ways.
Well, I was going to ask you, first of all, your podcast is how long I track. I've been in LA.
Oh, yeah?
I moved to LA in 2016.
Okay, there we go.
So 9 years
Yeah.
is also how long
Yep.
I've been in LA. But anyway, I was going to ask you, how do you keep it fresh? Because you also do, you act, you write, you're doing everything. You're going to the Oscars. You're peeping Carla Sofia Gaston high on weed.
Oh, girl, that was funny.
She's-
you know what? It's a vibe with Carla
She is,
Sofia.
I hate to say, she's kind of elevated to levels of camp.
Oh yeah,
where-
no, 100%. I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon.
I
think
mean-
she's gonna occupy a new niche.
There was something recently she came out where she was like, I'm being judged in a way that no one has ever
Been judged
before.
I think she should continue her delusional.
Yes, please. We need
victory tour.
that. We need that.
We don't have enough people out there being delusional. It's rule culture number 80.
Yes.
We don't have enough people out there being delusional.
We need those delusional weirdos in Hollywood, or it's
100%.
boring.
Like-
Everyone, and especially when everyone got a publicist, everyone started being boring. There were
The
no
media training has gone too
there
far.
was no celebrity fighting on Twitter anymore, which was just the best era of Twitter.
Remember back in the day when Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan would just go at it
Yes, or
openly?
Rihanna was talking shit to
To
everybody.
Ciara?
Yes.
Good luck booking that
But
stage
then
you speak of.
publicists
we never forget.
came into the picture and locked that down.
Yeah.
And so now it's only every once in a while that it's like,
You know what though? It is a sign that you're doing well that you even need one. I have one nowadays, and I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I guess that means I did something.
okay.
But in terms of how Bowen and I keep it fresh, really the podcast is and has always been about us and our relationship, and that is something that is always going to be a constant. So I'm always going to enjoy getting on and talking to my sister about whatever the hell's going on. The world around us changes, but we stay the same.
Yeah.
And I think that is what keeps people tuning in. I do. After many years of now doing this, and I think the fact that almost 10 years in the game, we still have people that are just as down to ride for us as they were, and we're picking up people along the way. I think that we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because you guys you're where you probably never thought you would be starting.
Oh, certainly not.
Talking to Kate Blanchett?
No, in
Miss
fact,
Kate?
No, in 2016 when we started the podcast, I actually thought that podcasts were over. I was like, aren't they done? I was
I think we're getting in at
we're
the
going to
end.
start one now in 2016.
Yeah.
And thank God I didn't, follow that logic that I had at the time. But, it's really opened all the doors for us. And you never know what's going to be the thing. So the advice that I always give to everyone is, if you're around someone that you think is special, and you're around someone that you think makes you funnier or makes you laugh in a special way, follow that. Because I think no matter what the medium was, I think that Bowen and I were going to figure it out as long as we stuck together. So it's not necessarily about podcasting as much as it is
about your
like
friendship and
the
your
community and the friendship. And
Yeah.
especially now, I hate to say now more than ever, but now more than ever, we really need each other and the people that make us feel safe and powerful and confident and good.
I was just at GLAAD Awards last
How were
week.
they? Were they fun?
So fun.
Yeah.
The speeches were gorgeous.
Yeah.
Nava Mao's speech from Baby Reindeer
Of course.
was so lovely. Cynthia Reed, my boyfriend Will goes, I get it now. I'm a Cynthia.
Listen,
I was like,
Cynthia is one of the biggest superstars in
she
the
is
world.
insanely talented.
She's insanely talented. She's incredibly kind, and her pursuits are so artistic.
Yeah.
And she's a great lady.
And anyway, so that was a lot of the sentiment and just, being in the room and talking to people and just what you said there where,
you just have to put yourself in safe spaces and follow the fun. Because there's a lot of reasons to be sad and to despair, but that's what they want. They want us to feel.
They want you to give up. They want you to
Yes, they
feel
do.
broken and be like, there's nothing we can do here. And you know what? We'll talk about all this stuff and we'll still laugh. We'll laugh.
100%. Yeah.
cry, but we'll
You
have
gotta
a good
laugh.
time. You
If
gotta
don't
laugh.
you'll cry. Now they're asking us to rap.
They are asking us to rap, but I want to talk to you more later.
You look so beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
lovely
I
to
love
talk to
this
you.
color on you as well.
Thank you. I was concerned I would blend into the backdrop, but
no,
I think we're doing okay.
No, it's different shades of blue. So
Different shades of blue.
It's great.
Title of ep.
Different shades of blue. My memoir is going to be the white woman in me. I'm as a half white woman, but I also like different.
On what
different
side?
Shades of blue. My mom's side.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents are here.
Are
they?
they?
Were here, and I was like, I need you to leave. Matt and Rogers is standing right there, and I have to talk to him.
No, you kicked them out?
I did.
Get them back in here. Okay, now they're upset. Michael's upset. I gotta go. This is so lovely to meet you.
You too.
Bye, Twitch. See you later.
Las Culturistas and also a bunch of other stuff. You guys know I talk about it all the time. Hello! Hi, ladies! Hi, I'm Caroline.
I'm Taylor. Nice to
We're
meet
on
you.
Twitch. Nice to meet you. Love your Substack.
Oh,
I just saw you hit 175,000. Is that right? Did I get the number right?
175,000.
Yeah. Very exciting.
200,000 next week.
Watch
We'll
this
see,
space.
but I'm very excited. Thank you.
Well, are you guys, so you guys are nominated in
Best Entertainment.
Best Entertainment, right?
Yes.
I'm presenting that category. I'm like, I'm sorry, I've just had a.
We see you again later.
No.
On stage.
I mean, they don't know what's going to happen up there.
I need to get
It's
up.
like La La
Just
Land
change it.
Moonlight
Just
all
change
over
it.
again. I was
What
going to
would
do
you
on
write?
like my eyes see.
Please.
My eyes,
so my eyes see. Let me say this.
me
My
say
eyes
this.
actually do still see Oppenheimer. So that really
My eyes have never stopped seeing Oppenheimer.
Period.
And I also feel like every time Best Picture gets presented, now we're expecting stuff. Like you have to. This Oscar season, they had it too locked down.
No, I need like intrigue.
Yes,
I need,
we need it.
anticipation.
Adrian Brody didn't have much of his speech locked down.
No.
He actually
I know.
went off the record. Yeah.
But don't you love an actor brain? Don't you love the things that actors just come up with and say?
I
It's like,
do, but it's also like you're gonna speak for 5 minutes.
No.
Can you do something a little crazy or
5 minutes,
or like
not one thing.
I don't remember a single thing. I remember him throwing his gum to Georgina
Yes.
before the speech.
But I also remember him saying, "No, it's okay. I've been up here before." And it's like,
Wait, that was at the that was at the
Yeah.
halfway mark
Yeah.
when he was starting to get the music, and then he kind of was like, "Oh, okay, this is a little sassy.
Yeah.
This is at least something."
I like when
and then
you catch an attitude.
then he
so.
just kept. Then it was just the same thing for another 2.5 minutes. I was like, "Baby, no."
But hey, it's memorable.
Yeah.
I got it. It's something
Look at us
girls
now talking about it.
You know what? Actually,
The girls are talking right
so
now.
true. The girls are
We
talking
are
right
girls.
now.
And let them all talk.
You guys seem like you were friends before the podcast.
Yes,
I get that vibe.
Yeah. How? No.
We just met today.
You're like, actually, I
Oh.
hate her. So
We've been friends since college, went to
Yes,
college together, which is
yes.
only a few years ago because we're 19.
yeah, me
Oh, how
too.
crazy is
Oh
that?
my god,
How
I
crazy is that?
literally
Possibly a
just
decade ago,
graduated.
but-
It's so insane.
I
Like,
can't legally drink. I'm a young.
what's it like to rent a car?
Oh, I
Wish
wish
I
I
knew.
knew.
I know.
Wish I knew how to vote. Well, actually,
I do not have to vote.
yeah, that one I was
Let's
like,
be
wait,
clear
take
on
it
that.
back.
We
Well,
don't
I've been
vote.
illegally voting for like my whole life.
Oh,
So
many such
yeah,
cases.
many
Yeah,
many
yeah.
cases.
Yeah, Emerson
you know.
College senior now, though.
Yeah. So we've been friends for over 10 years, which
Yeah.
is crazy. And this was like the first time we really worked together as
Yeah,
like,
and we did like
adults.
media stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I worked on set, she was doing the writing as
Yeah.
a component to the
Yeah.
article.
When we
But
were
that was
working in
different.
magazines.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
like this is proper linking and building.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we were a little bit nervous.
I was
Like,
gonna ask.
It could
like,
go either way.
Yeah,
really
because
could.
you never know. I mean, it's
Working
like
with friends, living with friends, always can be dicey.
Could be dicey.
yeah, dating friends.
Not
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Do not do it ever.
By the way,
never.
if you're dating your friend, if you're about to date your friend, get out of line. Take it out.
I have to. I'm getting this sign. First of all, you guys look amazing.
Thank you.
I want to ask, what is one cultural thing? What's one thing in culture that you just are obsessed with right now, besides White Lotus?
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Morgan Wallen walking off of that.
Oh my God!
Hilarious!
Okay.
Hilarious!
Does he think he is?
No, I'm like-
Susie, I can't wait to get back to God's country on my private jet.
Yeah.
And say that.
Like, was he the woke was just too strong in New York that
Probably, yeah.
he was almost
storming
dead?
Yeah.
off. I was like, are you for real?
I know,
right now?
I know. It's like, baby, you agreed to do SNL.
Contractually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't like
Yeah.
drug
Yeah.
you and drag you onto stage.
Right.
That was so intentional.
No,
and
it was
he's
crazy.
such a dick.
It was crazy. But no, I
That was
laughed for the whole
crazy.
5 minutes. Like, it was just.
I did too. And now, of course, people on Twitter are like, that's right, go woke, go bright. It's like, that doesn't even make sense because
No,
he
no,
agreed
no,
to do
no. He just did the
SNL.
show.
What do you
Like,
mean?
he didn't walk
He
out
literally
before.
just did the
Private
show.
jet.
Yeah.
Yes, I am also current obsession right now.
Awesome.
I think an evergreen topic for us is always divorce, women specifically getting divorced. They
My
always come back
podcast
to that.
partner
It's
is
always
a divorced
on.
woman.
Oh my gosh.
She was divorced before
Congratulations to
30,
her.
which is very
that's so
sophisticated,
chic.
so chic.
That's what I. Well,
But I want it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
No, we're 19.
Any other
so
life?
it's coming
Oh,
soon.
totally.
It's coming soon.
We have
Right.
plenty
So
of
like
time.
you have like a
Can't wait to
year
get divorced.
to
Yeah.
do it, and then I'll can't wait to hear about the divorce on your podcast.
Thank you.
Well, I'll see you guys in there. Thanks for
Hopefully
chatting
on
with
the
me.
stage. Yeah.
And Twitch, go check all. If you guys, I love pop culture. I've forced you guys to love pop culture. They love pop culture. Go check out all of their work.
Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you.
Okay, I need water before I talk to Ronan. Okay. How are we doing? Good? We're gonna start moving people into the, okay.
I think that's happening. The room has been empty.
Oh my god, did I not tell you guys their names? Peyton Dix and Hunter Harris. So they're nominated for, let me say this. You're killing it. Dude, I have just, the water bottle chug was crazy. I am so dehydrated. You're gonna take a picture with me? Okay.
I'll get you two of you together right here to the left. Straight ahead. A couple more.
Here, do you guys wanna?
Right here.
Cute.
Let me go back a little bit more. Okay.
Do I have 2 seconds to say hi?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Hey, I'm Caroline.
Hey, I'm Ronan.
I'm on Twitch.
Hello, Caroline on Twitch.
This is the Twitch community,
Fabulous.
and I have to start off by saying I've admired your work for so long.
Oh, that means a lot. Thank you.
Your writing on Harvey Weinstein was just unbelievable.
Thank you.
I talk a lot about like systemic abuse in Hollywood in my stream, so I reference your work all the time. I just
really
watched
appreciate that.
Surveilled, which was amazing. You have so much going on. How do you do it?
Yeah,
How
I have
do
a
you do
new
it
story
all?
in the New Yorker this week called Open Secret, which is the product of years of investigation. It's a crazy story about police corruption allegations that I hope people take the time to look at. I have a podcast out this week, Not a Very Good Murderer. You can find it for free on Audible.
And you're nominated.
And no, I'm presenting tonight.
Oh, you're just
It would be
okay.
next. It would be next year's vote.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
All right.
please for next year's voters,
For next
vote for
year's
it.
voters?
And in the meantime, listen and enjoy it. That's another one of a crazy multi-year saga of me trying to vet a source and stumbling into all these cold cases.
Wait,
so
was
it is
that,
a lot going
that's
on.
the beauty
Yeah,
queen?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like true crime, but investigative.
It is, but also getting at a kind of anatomy of what makes a certain kind of political actor in this country tick
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah, which is really important for people to be
It
like
sure is.
understanding
And this is what I've been saying all night, and I'm going to talk about in this awards presentation. I think that a lot of the legacy media structures to combat disinformation are either completely gone or in the process of collapse.
Yeah.
So actually, it's audiences like yours and the kind of stuff you're doing on Twitch that will be the counterbalance. I believe in these newer forms of media, these newer platforms to cut through it. It's really tough. The platforms are imperfect.
Right.
The economics are really hard to make work for all of us, but the solutions are just not going to come from the legacy platforms at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at local media and how it's not just big mainstream media outlets, but local media is totally just is dissolving, and it's being
So many
taken
newsrooms
over by
closed.
these just conglomerates that are buying them up and then closing them. So for a lot of young viewers, I actually have kind of an older audience on Twitch, but it's still mid-20s to 30s is about average. But it's like young Gen Z people watch Twitch, they watch YouTube. That's how they're consuming their news. My friend Hassan, who's a political streamer
Yeah, he's great.
on Twitch, he's been doing this now for 7 years, and during the election I think he topped out at 300 something thousand viewers. So it's a lot of people who, they're not watching CNN, they're not watching MSNBC, they're not going to these more traditional legacy media outlets.
No.
They're getting their information from internet creators.
And young men in particular.
Yes.
I mean, that's a whole other
Oh,
subgenre
yeah.
of this conversation,
Yes.
but it's really important. There's a crisis of masculinity in this country, of confidence in masculinity that is being preyed upon politically.
Yeah.
and is resulting in radicalization. I think it's fair to use
And
that
as much as I wish, like me, a 32-year-old woman could help reach out to these young men and be like, look, let me help guide you
It's
away
tough.
from this.
My news-consuming audience on a variety of platforms skews female as well.
Like I have a higher percentage of female viewers, which love you guys, but
Wow.
that's not.
Thank you.
That's not usual for
Yeah.
Twitch because it is dominated by young men.
I guess I got to explore Twitch more. I mean, it's such a tumultuous time for that platform, and I know there's been an exodus of so many people.
Yes, people have left, people got banned, have been unbanned, which is something that we're seeing kind of on all platforms. It's, I think the beauty of Twitch is that it's live. So there's this trust that's built because people know that you're not editing yourself.
Are you a gaming streamer as well? Or
I do game sometimes.
I'm a
little
big
bit.
gamer.
Wait, what do you play?
I mean, I tend to be like a single-player adventure game
Me too.
snob, so like a lot of
Yes.
independent games. I'm like a
Did you play
Disco
Elden
Elysium
Ring? Are you into
girl.
that?
Love Elden
Okay.
Ring. Did the whole like 200 hours of Elden Ring with
Yeah.
my partner. So we were my boyfriend and I were thinking of like doing more Twitch streaming, maybe with some topical stuff.
Okay,
as well.
we should connect.
We should.
I would love
I'll
to
need
help you.
I don't know how it works.
It is. I started doing it when I was 30. I figured it out.
Okay.
You are a brilliant person. We will help you figure this out.
God
Okay?
bless you.
I got you.
Okay,
also,
great.
that sure is slay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for supporting
Yeah,
news
so
on these
Ronan's
new
going to be
platforms.
on Twitch soon, y'all.
Wait
this
for
is
it.
the future. Everybody is going to be on Twitch.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll
Thank
see
you,
you.
friend.
I'll see you
Nice
in
to
there.
meet you.
Thanks for chatting with me. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap this up. Okay. Yes. So that was Ronan Farrow. I'm sorry, you guys, if I did not do a good job at introducing names. It is one of those things where everything just goes out everything goes out the brain. But hopefully that was interesting. It was exciting for you guys. If you listen to podcasts and got to see, or just consume pop culture, you got to see me talk to anybody that you consume culture from. It was great. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm going to send us now over to Amazon Music. What's that? Oh, yes. As a reminder, you guys, I am going to be presenting. It's Amazon Music, right? Okay. I'm going to be presenting on stage, so if you want to stick around and watch the show, I will be doing Best Comedy Podcast, Best Interview Podcast, and Best Entertainment Podcast. So, part one is done. The red carpet is complete. And now part two, presenting at the AMBIES, is coming up. All right. So, is that raid sending? I can't tell.
I'll let you know when it goes through.
Okay. You killed that girl. Thanks, guys. First red carpet done. We did it. Shout out to Mr. Keem, who's behind the camera. Show yourself.
That's all right.
Show face. Shout out to Lily from Twitch, who's the best and helped me with all this. And all right. That's all she wrote. So we'll see you guys over on Amazon Music's channel.
Can we go in the middle right here? We did have a moment on stream where like...
Oh. Watch me like miss the whole show, because I'm just like... Do you love podcasts? Are you still here?